Alright, so let's see what's happening today. So right now we got Carolina. They end up signing Andy Dalton. So Andy Dalton just seems to be the trash that every team just passes around. So he starts off, has a 10-year career with the Bengals. Then they release him. Then he goes to the Cowboys, right? Then he goes to the Saints, and then clearly doesn't do well enough. Now he's going to the Panthers, who are the same division. So I don't know what the Panthers are thinking here. This isn't gonna be much of anything. He doesn't win you more than 7 games. Like we know who Andy Dalton is. We've seen what he's capable of, what he can do. So it's not really much of anything. So I don't see how this helps them unless they're saying we're gonna draft a guy and he's gonna start and we'll have the draftee learn from him. That's the only way that this makes sense. Any other way that this gets sliced, it doesn't make any sense. How does Andy Dalton help your squad? Especially the fact that they just lost DJ Moore. So they have the #1 pick, right? So the Panthers have the #1 pick because they gave away DJ Moore. So they signed Andy Dalton. So they're probably going to draft the quarterback. That's the only thing that makes sense. And then you have him learn behind this guy, or are you drafting Andy Dalton or signing Andy Dalton to draft someone else? I just don't get this signing. And then the Eagles, they signed their cornerback back, Philip Dorsett. This is a speed guy who also worked with McDaniels back in New England, so there's familiarity from there. The Bengals lose their backup running back to the Broncos. So the Broncos are making some moves, guys. Look at this. Picked up a few wide receivers that Peyton Manning had his eyes on. Peyton Manning. I don't know why I do that. Sean Payton had his eyes on. Let's see here. Nothing. Oh, Cowboys signed Stephon Gilmore. So now they have another corner over there and the safety. So that's not bad. Though they're trying to shore up their defensive backs. But Dallas, they have a lot more issues than defensive back. They have to figure out what the hell's going on with Dak. They need more receivers. They got to figure out their running back situation. They got some problems in Dallas. It's never anything clear cut. Oh, wow. So the Jets signed Allen Lazard to a 4-year deal. They signed him for almost nothing. 4-year, $4 million contract. That's nothing. That's because Lazard didn't really have a big year. And this was a request by none other than Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets, guys. They got the coach there. They got Lazard there. He also wants Randall Cobb and Mercedes Lewis there. I don't know why. Ask him. Mercedes Lewis. I think he wants Mercedes Lewis there because Mercedes Lewis is like 39. So they're like around the same age. So he probably wants somebody that he knows that's around his age. Because that's a whole entire young team over in New York. So he doesn't want to just be around a bunch of young 23-year-olds. He wants the guys that are his age around him. So that's one guy that he's been around for at least 4 years, his age. So that makes sense. J.D. McKissick is released. This is a big-time pickup for somebody if they can get him. This is a versatile guy. So we'll have to keep our eyes on who gets this guy. Whoa, the Eagles signed Rashad Penny. This was the Seahawks starting running back. So this is a big-time signing. Rashad Penny is going to have a big-time year. I'm calling it right now. This is a pretty good signing. They needed a tackle, so that helps. Linebacker, it's not bad. Let's see. Alright. I wish it would show the prior team's year, or whatever team they were prior to. If it's not the original team, I wish it would show that. Ryan Neal, this is probably one of the best safeties in the league. 6'3" monster. I don't know what that means. 1-year tender. I don't know what that means. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then the Giants, they traded Darren Waller I should say the Raiders traded Darren Waller to the Giants for a 3rd round pick. So that's a steal right there. I know Darren Waller gets hurt sometimes, but it's football. Everyone gets hurt. And he's like a top 5 tight end when he's healthy. So the Giants are making moves. They just stole the Raiders tight end like it was nothing. Look, it feels like to me that McDaniels is destroying this Raiders team. They signed Jacoby Myers from the Patriots, so like, I mean, okay, I guess, but like, you lost your quarterback, you lost your tight end. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. What else happened? Oh, they got Kazee. This guy's a big hitting safety, so they stole him from the Cowboys, I want to say. Michael Thomas signed a 1-year, $10 million restructured deal with New Orleans. So they kept Michael Thomas. Okay. And it's a 1-year deal. So he's got to show out this year or it's a wrap. Kirk Cousins. He added 2 void years, clearing $16 million. So I guess that means he added 2 more years but playing on less money. Jason Kelce signed a 1-year deal, so he might be done after this year. Andrew Wingard. Safety. Okay. Huh. Raheem Mostert. So he re-signed there, so that's good. That's a speed back right there. I'm trying to see if there's any other big names, and then Jalen Ramsey. So we're back at where we were yesterday. So we'll see. We'll get back on here tomorrow to see if Aaron Rodgers ends up getting his deal signed. But as of right now, it looks like Aaron Rodgers is going to go there. Because Allen Lazard, that's the guy on his wish list that's going right to the Packers. So I would be really surprised. I'm trying to see if any of this money got updated after these signings. But it probably takes a little while to update. Where's the Colts? Because I remember they only had like $1 million. Where are the Colts? Right there. Now they have $11 million. It said they had $1 million yesterday. So I guess the money updates after the signings. That's pretty cool. Huh. The Saints. I guess it's because the new year finally started. Because yesterday the Saints were at like negative $54 million, and now I guess it's the new year, so now it resets, but they're still negative $4 million, so they're still not doing too well. But except for besides them, the Buccaneers and the Giants, they're the only teams in the negative. Every other team has got some kind of money. Cowboys only got $27,000. They basically got nothing. But it's better than negative, I suppose. Alright. Cap space. Well, cap space is different. Remaining money. Top 51. Dead cap. Okay, so I guess this is what they actually can spend. So Buccaneers are screwed. They can't buy a bag of chips. The Saints can still sign something, but not much. But they can. There's tricks that they do to backload contracts, front load contracts. So there's things they can do if they really want a player. So tomorrow we're gonna find out a lot. We're gonna find out about Lamar most likely and Aaron Rodgers. They might not get signed tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the day where they can actually talk to players and teams and all that. So we're gonna find out a lot tomorrow. So yeah, we're gonna end the video off here, I think, and then tomorrow, hopefully, we get some more updates as to where people are going, just so we can start predicting on who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year and what teams are gonna be good or not. Because that's what we do every year. We try to figure out who's gonna be what. Because why not? And other than that, guys, I think we can end off here because I just wanted to see who was signed. And this Allen Lazard signing is huge. This basically means what's his name is going to be coming over, because the Packers, they are really high on Jordan Love apparently all of a sudden. So other than that, guys, we're going to end off here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.